Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. Y'all already know the Most High done woke us up this morning. Let's take this opportunity to be great, you know what I'm saying? But real quick, though, I'm going to give y'all 3 reasons why you doing the biggest favor you ever could have done for yourself right now by retaining. You know what I'm saying? You doing yourself the biggest favor you ever gotten, man. And you doing it yourself. You doing this for yourself, man. So this is a huge favor, right? And listen, I'm going to give y'all 3 reasons why. And the first reason is you giving yourself a head start in life. You know what? And I mean that. This is what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? You giving yourself a head start in life because I'm going to speak for myself in this one, right? Just coming up, right? And dealing with women at an early age, even as a kid, I always was programmed that was the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Not only just from instincts from being a boy, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I watched in my surroundings, you know what I mean? With my older brothers and stuff like that. And, you know, like I said, just from the instincts of being a boy, a young man, you know what I'm saying? I always felt the need to, you know, chase the girls, which is nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, I have to bring this up. I was not focused on school. I was focused on the girls. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't focused on what I should have been focused on. You know what I mean? I should have been focused on my academics and thinking about what I wanted to be in life. But like I said, since I seen everybody else chasing the chicks, I wanted to chase the chicks. You know what I'm saying? Not only just because it was instinct, but that's because what I saw in my surroundings. You know what I mean? I thought that was the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, that escalated for me personally. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I wanted. I always wanted a girlfriend, you know, throughout school. You know what I'm saying? Starting, like I said, starting at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, damn near since I was 4 years old. You know, I had girlfriends and shit like that. But it's one thing when you that young. When you that young, you just being a kid. But even going into high school and, you know, even, middle school and high school and shit like that, listen, I definitely wasn't focused like I should have been on my academics and all of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I bring it up starting at that point early because that did stay with me for a long period in my life. I still continue to think that I had to, you know what I mean, be in some type of relationship or always chasing chicks and doing all that other stuff. For y'all that's waking up now, especially y'all young men, listen, you giving yourself a head start because you focusing on yourself. You're not thinking about all of that. You probably did it before like I was, but now that you see this, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how young you are, you like, you know, like that might not be the way to go. You probably seeing like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see what this is doing. You know what I mean? I'm not focusing on my academics. I see what it done to, you know, some family and all that other stuff. So it's more exposed to us now than it was back then. Back then, listen, a lot of people, we just didn't pay attention. I know I didn't. I just was going with the flow. I thought it was the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's like I said, it's not like, oh, yeah, like I'm saying like, oh, I regret that. But starting at an early age, it did carry with me throughout life where I should have been focused on more things. So that's why I say for y'all that's doing it now, especially at a young age, really age don't matter. But at that young age, if you on this and you retain and you giving yourself a head start because y'all know what's back there, you know who lagging, and those the ones that steady chasing women. Those the ones that steady fapping. Those the ones that got an overactive sex life and they think that that's the way to go. But meanwhile, they losing energy. They not focused like they should be. You know, they not thinking about their future, their education, or none of that. But now you are. Even if you out of school, you know what I'm saying? Even if you out of school, you in your early 20s or whatnot, you still got that focus. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about all of that other stuff that a lot of people doing right now, you know, especially at y'all age. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people could come in and be like, man, nah, you got to get that out of your system. No, what you need to do is focus on what's important. which is your energy. You got to understand and know that, listen, if you go that other route where a lot of people going, that's how you could end up in bad relationships. That's how you could end up emotionally scorned. You know what I'm saying? You could end up emotional in general that can go plenty of different directions. You can end up with babies that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit can happen from that, just stemming from that. So a lot of people waking up now and seeing like, yo, you know what? That's not the way to go. So you're giving yourself a head start past everybody else. Now you thinking about that way. You know what I'm saying? So you got the edge, and you got to understand that while you retaining. So you got to take advantage of that at the same time, because you got more energy than everybody else. You thinking different than everybody else. Everybody else on the same shit. So that's why I say you got a head start in life. You know what I'm saying? As long as you putting in the work, listen, you're going to be past a lot of people. So understand that moving forward, man. That's why you're doing yourself the biggest favor right now. That's the biggest favor you could have ever done for yourself. That's one. You know what I'm saying? Two, you will always have the upper hand if you choose to get in relationships. If you choose to get in a relationship, you really like a young lady, listen, nothing wrong with that. And that's for all of us at any age. Listen, if you retaining or have retained, you know already that you cannot be fooled or, just pulled in by the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Like if you retained, listen, they can't get you that way. Cause you already know if you've been in a relationship, the flesh, when you just thinking about sex and all that other shit, you tend to get lax. You know what I'm saying? You tend to pedestalize women. You validate them and then they have it their way because you just driven by that. If you retain, it don't work like that because you got control of all of that. So the women can't just reel you in by using their flesh, just by using their body, using their sex. They're going to have to come with more than that. So that's why I say you got the upper hand in these relationships, because when you take that away from them, they are forced to have other things. They forced to have other attributes. And if they don't have them, then guess what? You probably just smash and dash. They ain't on your level, bro. That's why I say you will have the upper hand if you choose to get into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And for real, you probably ain't gonna even get into a relationship until you see what else she have, because you more smarter than that. You smarter than just getting, oh yeah, you know what I mean? She got ass and titties and then that's that. I'm gonna just jump in a relationship. Nah, she can't get you like that no more. You retain and you know that you can't get, you know what I mean? That's not gonna reel you in, bro. You know what I mean? You've been working on yourself, so you know that's not gonna be the way to go. You're gonna have to come a little bit better than that. Because I got control of myself. I got control of my energy. So I know what I want. So if you think you was just going to be able to get me with just using your body, you got another thing coming. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say you will have the upper hand in these relationships, because a lot of dudes tend to get in these relationships just because of how these women look, just because of how she's stacked. You know what I mean? And then they automatically just putting them on the pedestal because, listen, you already know how they is. You know what I mean? They just driven by the sex. You know, they driven by, just wanting to bust. You know what I mean? Real talk. You got a lot of guys that end up in plenty of situations just going by what they see. You know what I mean? And not even knowing that they dealing with a wolf in sheep's clothing. She got you, bro. And guess what? It's a lot of dudes getting got. But when you have retained, you can't get fooled like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you doing yourself the biggest favor right now. These dudes ain't on that. They steady getting caught in these bad relationships, having babies with women they don't even want to have, didn't even want to knock them up. But guess what? They was foolish with their energy. You ain't foolish with yours. That's why you're doing yourself a huge ass favor right now. That was number 2. 3, next level focus. Bro, you got next level focus. That's why you're doing yourself a huge ass favor right now. I just described all of those things. Everything that I just told you right now, I didn't have. So guess what? Focus wasn't there. My focus was on the women. My focus was on the fapping. My focus was on the escapism, the drugs, the alcohol. You know what I mean? Giving people my energy and my time that I shouldn't even been around. All of those things. On retention, nah, you ain't doing none of that. You ain't doing none of that. You got next level focus. You thinking about things other than all of that bullshit. And that's what it does when you retain, right? When you get rid of all of that nonsense, you force to think about more positive things like your future. You know what I mean? You focused on your energy. You focused on positive things and trying to keep people that bring negative energy around you. You trying to keep them away from you. You know what I'm saying? That's next level focus. Not enough people that focus like that. So guess what? Them the ones that stressing, depressing, got anxiety, always dealing with haters and snakes because they all around them. That's why they dealing with that. They always got some drama going. You know what I'm saying? Because they not focused on what's important. You focused on what's important. That's next level. Retaining will do that. Because guess what? You ain't got time for all that nonsense. You know what I mean? You careful who you gonna keep around you. You're not about to be retaining, but keep a bunch of thoughts around you. Nah. You know what I'm saying? But when it come to intellectual queens and people that bring value to you, whether they friends, companions, people that you dealing with, whatever, you will let them come around because they bring a certain type of energy and they already know what you own 9 times out of 10. But you're not going to be around people that bring drama or some thoughts that's trying to just get something out you and trying to use their flesh to reel you in and all that. You're not going to be around all of that. You don't want to. You don't want to. You careful with your energy. You're not trying to relapse. You're not trying to do none of that. You're not trying to lose your focus and none of that. So by retaining, though, that had you with that next level focus that a lot of us never had. I never had this next level focus like I have now. I wish I had this shit back then, though. But it is what it is. It is what it is, though. I got it now, though. I got it when it's most important. I got it while I'm sober. I got it while my circle's small so I could focus more. Hey, I got it when I needed to. Thanks to the Most High. Thanks to the Most High for pointing this to me. You know what I mean? Sending retention my way. I'm happy about that because it couldn't have came at a better time while I got a girl, I got a little a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I need this next level focus so I could take us to the next level. You know what I mean? If I was still doing the same shit, ain't no way. Ain't no way, you know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why you're doing yourself the biggest favor right now. You got that next level focus that hell damn near the whole world ain't even got. Most dudes that you even know that you rock with, they ain't even got the focus that you got. So be happy about that. You're doing yourself a huge ass favor, bro. And I said it was just 3. I want to add this one too, though. Time.
Give you this, give you that, but Cindy got nothing for you. No simping in my decisions, I gotta keep it royal. King shit, I'm to get the promise, I won't adore you, but I will explore you.